last season, Cam comes in.
Interesting how, man?
Interesting because
Ain't gonna be no interesting.
Well, come on, they went and got in the first round.
Stop.
They went and got a quarterback.
Y'all need to stop.
Why would you go get a quarterback in the first round
Because you gotta prepare for your future. You gotta prepare for your future.
When you feel like you got a franchise guy or a guy that's
they don't feel like they have a franchise guy long term. They don't feel that way. No, they do not. They don't.
So
because Cam's not going to be in New England for the next 10 years.
Here's my thing.
But go ahead and finish doing.
No. Here's my thing. Why then would you go get a quarterback
Because you have to draft a quarterback for the future.
You see what happened in Green Bay? How'd that play out for you? Now you got an upset franchise guy.
Cam is not Aaron Rodgers. Cam is not Aaron Rodgers. Nobody is saying he's Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
But at the same time, don't act like Mac Jones getting ready. Man, y'all need to stop, man. Y'all really, in all honesty, y'all really out here in this world, y'all need to stop with that Cam. Mac Jones gonna beat out Cam. Man, y'all need to stop.
Here's the issue.
Stop it.
Initially, Belichick said that Cam was going to be the starter. Now, he said, hey, look, he had COVID last year. He had a lot of things he had to deal with now.
So why is he making all the excuses for him?
This year, he'll have a better understanding of the offense. Things should go a lot smoother. But, obviously Mac's going to get some reps, and that maybe there's going to be an open competition.
That's
in
fine.
Cam.
It was an open competition with Hoyer and Jarrett Stidham. How long did that last?
That's true.
That lasted a week,
yeah,
Brian.
Yeah, that's true.
One day we walked into the locker room
give you that.
And we looked at the depth chart, and Cam Newton was in front of them. When they signed Cam Newton off an injury late in the season last year, everybody was screaming, oh, well, they signed him as a backup. And I kept telling, man, that dude's starting, man. Stop it. Stop trying to sell it that way. I get it. He's polarizing. You don't like his hairdo. His shoes look funny. I get it. He doesn't fit the norm for the Bill Belichick crew. I get it. I understand that. But when he steps on the field and he's 100% healthy.
When?
Well, the dude was healthy at the beginning of the season last year. His first 4 games, but prior to the COVID situation, he was playing pretty decent despite not having nothing around him. Having no defense, having no playmakers, zero. Let's be for real with each other. Let's not act like they had weapons. That's why they went out and got weapons. Now, I'll be the first to tell you, if Cam Newton stinks up the joint with these dudes that they went out and got and the playmakers that came back on the defensive side of the ball, and the New England Patriots are not competitive within their division, they need to bench his ass. In fact, cut him during the middle of the year. I'll be the first to say it.
Okay.
But I don't believe that that's going to happen.
So you think and you believe wholeheartedly Cam is going to start and Cam is going to have a great year this season.
100%, man. 100%. I didn't catch COVID. Okay? So I don't know the effects of it. But everybody I've talked to that has contracted COVID and got healthy again they never really got fully healthy. So whatever it does to you, it makes you feel a certain way.
Right.
So clearly that affected some of Cam's growth with the New England Patriots.
Lamar Jackson said the same. And you remember when he came back, he said, hey, I don't wish this on anybody. I couldn't really get my breath. Even when I came back, I was still a little bit shaky. So I get it. I get that part of it. Absolutely.
So when you go through the timeline and you just look at what Cam did, what he could do with what they had. Do you know who Jacoby Myers is?
Absolutely.
Not the law firm. Not the law firm.
That's a good line.
I'm talking about the player.
Right.
That's his best receiver, man. An undrafted ex-quarterback from NC State. Learning how to play the receiver position. The most reliable guy that he had was Julian Edelman. What happened to Edelman? He was 1,000 years old and fell apart and had to just sit out the rest of the season. They go to Seattle in an inch from winning that game. Bobby Wagner stops him. Comes back off of COVID. They're getting ready to beat the Buffalo Bills. if Cam takes the ball, puts it in his left arm instead of his right, it gets punched out, they probably win that game. They're about a handful of plays from them having a 10-win season with nothing around them. He didn't play well. So stop looking at the stat line. Oh, he only threw for 8 touchdowns. Because they stopped throwing the ball because they didn't have nobody to throw the damn ball to. That's why they went out and loaded up at the receiver position. Wake the hell up. Understand what it is that they went out there and got. They got the 2 best tight ends in free agency.
They do have tight ends, yep.
Why? Because they didn't have no damn tight ends that can catch or block. None, zero, zilch. They went out and got them. They went out and signed Kendrick Bourne from the 49ers. They went out and got Nelson Aguilar. They kicked the tires on Julio Jones. Because they realized we don't have anything. We ain't got nothing. Well, I can't have my quarterback be successful if he's throwing to Keyshawn Johnson at 50 and Brian Kushner at 80. How can that be?
Why I gotta be 80?
I don't know. I just make up an age.
Yeah,
it's not. And I understand. They drafted Mac Jones. Oh, Mac Jones. I get it. I understand. He looks like Tom Brady. Yes, that is correct. But he ain't no damn Tom Brady. He will eventually play in New England, hopefully. But not this year unless Cam stinks it up or gets hurt. Competition is good. And I'm betting Cam holds him off on the competition. I'm betting.
Well, Cam is, he was asked about the haters and if he's listening. And his reply to all of that was, quote, simple, is what he told his QB guru, George Whitfield, who posted basically their interview on an Instagram account. He said he's feeding off those haters. Quote, it feeds your focus. If the hate ain't in my focus, I don't feed it. I feed off of it, but I don't feed it. It's 2 different things. When I sense or when I dwell on hatred, that's the product that's going to come out. Rage, anger, but that's the hatred using me, not me using the hatred. So I would just want to process that, make that fuel me. I don't dwell on what the person may say or what this person may say or she say. I just use it to my advantage, and I feed off of what I want to feed. So in other words, he's saying he's.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't know what the Cam is saying, but you can interpret that for me.
It's almost as complicated as the outfits he be wearing. But I guess he's basically saying, I hear what people are saying. I'm going to ball out.
Of course you do.
I'm going to ball out this year.
We all hear what people say. We all do. And guess what? Everybody said that the New England Patriots was done with Cam Newton in week 10. Oh, why isn't Jarrett Stidham playing? Because Jarrett Stidham ain't better than that dude. That's why he ain't playing. Oh, the season's over. There's no way the New England Patriots are going to sign him back. Cam Newton's our starter. We just signed him back. Oh, why would you do that? Bill Belichick has lost his mind. Really? So now Bill can't coach either. He don't know what he's doing. People need to just stop. Stop the madness, man. It's crazy. This stuff is crazy, Brian, how it goes. Oh, then they sign him back. And the first thing people say is, well, they didn't really pay him a whole lot of money. Really? Now y'all go use that against the man. They didn't pay him a whole lot. They basically gave him backup money. So now you're going to try to break down a man's contract to justify why they signed him back. Because they got him cheaper, but they paid him more than a year ago. How about the fact that they wanted to save more money? How about the fact that there'll be more money out there in free agency next year? How about the fact that New England wanted to go out and spend $200+ million on acquiring players so that they can win games and surround Cam Newton with people? How about telling that narrative and shaping that story opposed to, oh, they didn't give Cam Newton $30 million a year. They're not giving Cam Newton $35 million a year coming off what he did.
Right.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
But don't try and move the goalposts every single damn time. Oh, Mac Jones is going third to the 49ers. I came back, Brian, off my daughter's death in burying my daughter. And while I was gone, the news was coming. The 49ers traded. They did this. They're going up to get Mac Jones. I came back. My producers put that on the board. I said, man, y'all done lost y'all damn mind. No, they said it's happening. Man, they not going to get no damn Mac Jones at 3. So then I tell you this. So then all of a sudden, it goes down a little bit. They go and work out Trey Lance. Oh, they hadn't seen Trey Lance. They only was at Mac Jones workout. Then it changed. John Beck is going to Trey Lance workout. Oh, Jimmy Garoppolo's in trouble. It just kept going on and on.